What's up everyone, KitaSean here. In this spotlight video we'll be talking about one of the most requested servants who is coming to the NA version of Fate's Grand Order, and that is Altria Pendragon, Alter Rider, also known as Maid Alter. She is a limited 5-star servant who is going to be in the part 2 gacha of Dead Heat Summer Race. Maid Alter has a max attack of 10,776 and a max HP of 14,256, which is actually the highest HP value of all riders. Her MP gain on attack is 0.59%, defense is 3%, star weight is 200, and rate is 9%. Now let's check out her skills. Her first skill is Summer Sweeper A, which is a self and AoE ally target skill that gives herself an attack buff for 3 turns, and it gives everyone a quick buff in the team. Now this basically tells you that she works very well in quick teams. Her second skill is Coaching A single target ally skill that decreases skill charge time by 1 turn, increases critical star drop rate for 3 turns, but it has a decrease of HP, which is a pretty small demerit. It's only 1,000, nothing too crazy, but this skill does help Maid Alter get some decent star generation. Reloaded C is her last skill, and it increases her own quick card for 1 time for 3 turns. This is a skill 100% meant for her Noble Phantasm. What's great about this skill is that it's on a 3-turn charge time, and if you use her own second skill on herself, she can make it a 2-turn charge time. Her class skills are Magic Resistance B, which increases her debuff resist by 17.5%, Riding B, which of course increases her quick card by 8%, and Dependent Action EX, which will increase her critical strength by 12%, which helps her a lot. Her Noble Phantasm is a single target quick Noble Phantasm that decreases critical rate for 3 turns and increases her own MP gauge by 10% after she attacks with it. Her command card deck consists of 2 quicks, 2 arts, and 1 buster. Quick and arts do 3 hits, buster does 2, and extra does 5. Her star generation is pretty bad, and her MP gain is pretty good. So I know there are many JP players out there, including myself, that say Maid Alter won't be able to bring out her true potential until Scotty comes out. She won't come out for another year for the NA version. Now, we aren't wrong. Scotty helps Maid Alter so much. Can help gain MP quickly, give her quick buffs, decrease enemy defense, and her MP gives her crit strength and can provide protection. But what if I told you guys that the best caster support already exists in the NA version? Now you guys might be thinking, oh, he's talking about Waver. Well, yeah, Waver does help, but I think the best support caster for Maid Alter is Tamamo no Mae. Yes, you heard me right. Tamamo no Mae. Now, I know you guys will say, but Sean, Tamamo is an art support. Maid Alter is a quick servant. They don't work together. Well, they do. First of all, Tamamo has a bunch of art cards in her deck, including her MP. Maid Alter has 2 art cards, which allows arch chains to be pretty consistent. That's of course if you throw in another servant with a bunch of art cards. Tamamo's MP allows you to decrease charge time on all allies, allowing you to use Maid Alter skills multiple times in battle, which makes the 3rd skill to go to 1 charge time. And what's also pretty cool is that this works very well when it comes to boss fights. Now, it of course heals, gains MP, which gives you the chance to spam Maid Alter's MP. Because of the mini arts card in the party's deck, it allows you to attack with Maid Alter's quick card after attacking with an arts card first without even worrying about the arch chain, because she has pretty good MP gain. Plus, if you have Maid Alter's Coaching A skill activated, you can gain a bunch of stars, and because Maid Alter is a rider and Tamamo is a caster, and most likely your 3rd servant is another caster, which we'll say it's going to be Waver, Maid Alter will literally take all the stars and she'll be able to do some really good crit damage. So when I look at Tamamo no Mae and most of the swimsuit servants, her arts buff skill actually fits all of them. And giving Maid Alter an arts buff will obviously give her a huge arts buff on her arts card, but it allows her to do a ton of crit damage because she will gather so many stars. Now, in my opinion, the 3rd member that tags along with Maid Alter and Tamamo no Mae is obviously going to be Waver, and I don't have to explain myself on him, but he can actually be replaceable. Mosh Not might be able to give attack and crit buff like Waver, but she can greatly increase the party's defense with her skills and MP. Plus, Arch Chain is still going to have a high chance to happen with her MP being arts and her own 2 arts cards in her deck. If everything goes smoothly, she'll be able to tank the entire quest. Of course, Janu is another option that can take on the tank role plus stall, but Mashu's party cost is less and everyone has her. Merlin is another obvious caster that can provide a lot of help. Heal, MP up, invincible skill, critical star drop rate increase, charge time can be shortened both by Maid Alter and Tamamo when needed. Has 4 arts cards that includes his MP, allowing Arch Chain to be super easy. Osakabe Hime is actually a really good servant to pair up with Maid Alter, allowing her to get crit strength and drop increase, a 20% MP gain, quick buff while protecting herself with a bunch of defense buffs. If you don't care about consistency, arch chain, support, etc., and just want to go all out with a rider team, pairing her up with quick riders is the way to go because of her quick buff. Ishtar Rider is going to be a no-brainer for this one because she's a rider quick servant herself. She's free, so why not? And she can provide quick and buster buffs for Maid Alter, and Maid Alter can provide a quick buff to Ishtar Rider because, I mean, again, she's the quick servant. Alexander can provide charisma and quick up, and Bonnie and Mary Reed can benefit from the HP demerit from Maid Alter's coaching 8 skill because they do more damage when HP is low with her MP. Ushi Wakamaru can help gain MP and provide herself with some buffs. She has a single target MP like Maid Alter, so fighting against caster bosses shouldn't be too hard. Achilles is another great quick rider that can provide himself a quick and crit strength buff. He can also protect himself and the party by using his target focus and invincible skill. Now let's talk CEs. Kaleidoscope is an obvious choice so that you can shoot her MP at the start of battle and then set up for the next MP attack, but swimsuit servants are known for the lack of damage when it comes to their noble phantasm, so it's recommended to at least level it up to MP2, but not everyone has the quartz to roll for multiple copies, so instead of leveling up the MP, you can use CEs like Black Rail and Heaven's Field. You also have Holy Night Supper and Halloween Princess. For MP gain, you can use Magical Girl Sapphire or Cute Orangetti. For more crit gather rates, you can use Conversation on the Hot Sands, Dance with the Rounds, Tales of Love and Hope, Room Guard are some pretty good examples. You can also use CEs that increase both her quick and arch cards such as A Moment of Tranquility, Merry Sheep, Sunset Jam, CKT, Snow, Mystic of the New Year, Teacher and Me, Chaldea Anniversary, and Crowning Beauty. For those who play the JP version and wondering what command codes would be great on Maid Alter, you can use Holy Knight for crit star gain, Da Vinci Chum for MP damage, Crest of Humanity for more star generation, and you can also use Lady of the Red Jewels for 10% more crit damage. Now on release, Maid Alter doesn't seem like the most promising servant, but I can tell you guys with experience, she's actually one of the greatest single target rider servants in the game. Now she doesn't have the greatest MP gain or the greatest star generation, but that's why you have supports, and if you have the right supports, she's going to be a really good servant to have. And I do believe you need to level up her skills to 10 in order to bring out her true potential. So that's it for this spotlight video, guys. If you guys have a specific servant you guys want to see get a spotlight video, comment down below and tell me and I'll do it. And if you guys have not voted yet for which item you guys want to see in the giveaway, comment down below on that video, which I'll have a link down below. And that's basically about it. I'm KitaSean and I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters.